It's the time of year when many Animal Crossing fans put down the game. The last 7 days have been the only time I refuse to play Animal Crossing the way it was intended. I usually don't enjoy time traveling on my island, but this week every year is the one exception to this rule. All because of Bunny Day. Why do most Animal Crossing players hate Bunny Day? And why is he the most hated character in all of New Horizons? Back in 2020, when New Horizons released, Bunny Day was the first holiday players celebrated. The event appeared in the game about 10 days after we started our New Horizons adventures. Millions of us spent the first week running around playing the games like crazed animals during the start of the 2-year-long lockdown. We enjoyed getting our island started, catching the exclusive fish and bugs for the month, shooting down balloons to discover the new furniture in the game, and digging up fossils to try to finish the museum as quickly as possible. Everything was going swimmingly. Until the attack of the eggs. Bunny Day is just one day out of the year, but the developers thought they should be nice and give us 12 days of hell. Every activity you wanted to do, the eggs followed you. Bunny Day activity started on April 1st in 2020. What a freaking April Fool's joke. We were all excited for some new fish and bugs to catch that came with the start of a new month. But what did we fish up instead? Eggs. So many water eggs. Trying to find Nemo? Too bad. Egg. Excited to dig up that potentially new fossil? Egg. Walking around and enjoying cherry blossoms? Eggs. Hear a balloon and want that seasonal cherry blossom recipe? More eggs! So many eggs. All the time. Every second of every day for 12 days our lives were filled with eggs. You couldn't progress in the game without walking around with a pocket full of eggs from your adventures. Even the mystery islands had eggs. There was no escaping them for 12 days. Finally, on the 12th day, we got this guy. He gave us exclusive crafting recipes that are basically just more eggs. And then he went on his way. After that week and a half of Bunny Day, I have had my fill until the end of time. I usually feel bad if I miss a holiday or miss some new exclusive furniture. Not this time. I could care less. The Year 2 additional Bunny Day furniture did get a nice glow up, but I still avoid the holiday at all costs. It can be fun to experience once, for one day. That first day of your first Bunny Day isn't so bad. After that, you're usually done for about 10 years. The developers did hear our complaints after our first Bunny Day and reduced it from 12 days down to 7, so at least there was some kind of improvement, but 7 is still 7 days too long. There are better holidays out there, like Festival. It requires us to collect a bunch of different feathers. Why isn't that a week long? I would love to see feathers fall around us for days. It's like an early cherry blossom season. Maybe if Bunny Day had eggs falling from the sky, I would enjoy it more, and we could pelt our favorite villagers with the eggs. As much as I hate on Bunny Day, there are some positives. For example, it is the best time to grind out balloons to get your golden slingshot. During the week of Bunny Day, multicolored balloons will appear more often than the regular present balloons. They unfortunately only hold sky eggs, so maybe just leaving the presents on the ground is the best way to handle these. The only requirement for getting the golden slingshot is actually hitting the balloons down. You're going to want to craft or buy a lot of slingshots if you plan on going for a mass push, but definitely get your bunny balloon hunting on. And if you don't need the golden slingshot, then avoid them like the plague. The only other positive I can think of is getting money for selling the eggs. I'm really stretching here to find something worthy of talking about in a good light for this holiday. If you find yourself with too many eggs, which you will, get selling. Or even better, get crafting the exclusive Bunny Day recipes and sell those. You'll make more bells if you sell the furniture items rather than just the eggs, but of course it takes extra time. One mechanic that Nintendo did right is Zipper himself. Okay, not his design, but all Easter bunnies are just super creepy anyway. And the fact that he's tied to eggs just kinda adds to his horribleness. But Zipper has a pretty cool personality that pretty much every character in the game lacks. I'm sure most of you know this, but if you walk out of Zipper's sight and keep your camera on him, you can see him sigh in exhaustion and stop bouncing around. Still unclear if he also hates the holiday, or if just jumping around is tiring for him, or if he's just in a constant state of existential dread. Probably all three. The one thing that has personality in this game is the most hated special character. Maybe Nintendo was right all along and we don't need actual personalities in this game. Anyway, that's why a lot of New Horizons players hate Bunny Day. There's too many annoying aspects and basically no reward for participating in Bunny Day. especially if you've already experienced the holiday once before. I planned on keeping the tradition going, of skipping over Bunny Day every year, but unfortunately, I had to record this video. So to the person watching this, it's your fault that eggs are currently existing in my pockets. Thanks.